What's up, guys, and welcome to the first Prairiebums YouTube video. As you can see, we're at the family farm here in Missouri. We were supposed to film yesterday. We got down here yesterday and quickly realized we had a lot of chores to do, and also we had a mouse infestation in the camper, so that was a mess. Roll the footage of the Truman picking up the dead mouse because that was hilarious. But we're gonna do a quick tour today of kind of the living area, and then we're gonna go get some food plots in because that's what we came down here to do. So we got a creepy trailer house. I'm not sure. So up in here is going to be the permanent living area eventually. We're kind of putting in flooring currently. We got a mouse. See, this is the mouse problem. We just put that down. We already caught one. So we got a serious mouse issue here. Sorry for the echo, but this is going to be the permanent living area come hunting season once we get the flooring in. And as you can see, it's a work in progress. But it should be pretty nice once we get everything settled in. And then here is going to be kind of like a drop area for all our gear. So should be cool. Once we get like I said, once we get the mice figured out. So we got everything loaded up in the truck and the side-by-side. Dad's gonna drive the tractor down. We got the bucket loaded up.
Dude, how do you get the battery up? Hey.
There's already a dead mouse. There's a dead mouse in there already. I don't know if you just laid a glue trap down.
In mine?
There's a live dead mouse, like a live mouse in there stuck to a glue trap.
In my?
In the permanent.
In my cabin?
Yeah. You wanna go see it? What do you think about the mouse problem we got, Pops?
The what?
The mouse problem we got.
That's ridiculous.
It's right by the front door.
This door or that door?
That front door.
See, I left it. Ha! Got you, little. Ooh.
Thing's fresh, dude.
Yeah, I ain't grabbing that one.
How do you feel about the mouse problem?
I don't like it.
Don't like it. Don't like it. This man was in shambles for about 20 minutes yesterday when he had to pick up that dead mouse. So, going to plant food plots. We're gonna brush hog it with the tractor. We got all the stuff loaded up. We were supposed to get a disc, but that plan fell through, so we're gonna do it all with the tractor and hand tools. So we're gonna see how it goes. A little later, I'll show you guys what we actually decided on planting. I think it's gonna turn out real nice. This guy ain't cutting grass, dude. He's all about it. We're here trying to plant food plots. Is he still cutting? So that was a quick tour of the permanent living quarters that we're currently working on. This is where we're staying right now. It's just a camper, which also has a serious mouse problem. How long did we spend cleaning that out yesterday?
Probably about
2 hours?
2 hours.
Mouse everywhere. I mean, absolutely everywhere. We found a dead mouse in there that's been in there for, what'd you say? Probably like
A month.
at least a month. Stanky. But now we're heading to, we came down yesterday and we drove the trails a little bit. I don't remember which one it is. This one? Drove the trails a little bit. We had to cut some trees up that were blocking the trails, but we found this one spot that I think is going to be the juice, dude, once we get this food plot in. But that was kind of a quick tour, but we need to get going on this food plot and hanging the stand before it gets 137 degrees outside, because I'm already sweating. I don't know about you. Tough, dog, tough. So we're gonna get down there. We'll show you where we're hanging the stand. and we'll show you kind of what our plan is with planting the food plot. So stay tuned. So we just rolled up to the spot that we're planting the food plot in, and it, as you can see, does not look like much right now, but we're gonna brush hog this all down. Actually, when we rolled up here yesterday, when we first came and looked at this spot, there was about a 3.5-year-old 8-pointer that was running that way. So it's already got deer. The tree we picked out has a massive deer trail running right next to it, probably about 10 yards away. So I think it's gonna be a killer spot. We just gotta put in the work and get this in. We'll go over here and look at this tree. So we're gonna put a tree stand in this tree, and all this is gonna be food plot. So there's a big creek back here. So this is behind the stand, and as you can see right there, massive deer trail. So this is gonna be a killer spot if we can get this food plot to take. I know it's August 16th, and I haven't been down to this farm because a little background on this farm. Well, really there is no background. We just got it this year. I've been out of town for work for the past year, and this is actually the first time that I've been down here. So yesterday was the first time that I got to actually see it. And I'm liking what I see so far. I'll put up some trail camera pictures of some of the bucks we got. I got stuck by the same thorn bush. Dude, we gotta cut that thorn bush down. That's bad. So we gotta wait for my dad to get over here with the tractor so we can start brush hogging this. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do anything. I guess we could hang the stand while he's brush hogging. And then he's gonna brush hog all this down, and then he's gonna try to scrape it down to dirt with the bucket, since we don't have a disc or anything currently, which hopefully we get for the coming seasons. But like I said, it's August 16th. The season starts, does it start the 1st? I think it starts sometime in September. So we don't have a lot of time. We're kind of cutting it close, but see what happens. How many times have you been down here?
Three or four times.
3.
Yeah.
So yeah, this, like I said, this is my first time down here, and I actually don't live in Missouri. Actually, all these videos on this channel, or majority of them, are going to be in South Dakota because that's where I live. So after we get this food plot in, I think we're leaving tomorrow, and I'm heading back up to South Dakota next week, and I won't be back down here until the first week in November. So we're gonna see what happens. I don't know. I'm a little nervous about this food plot, dude. I think it's gonna be tough. He goes kind of cattywampus. Right here. So it's gonna be a half-acre food plot. It's kind of far. But this is the end of it. This is as far this way as it's gonna go. And I've already said this, but it is so hot. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. It's like 100 degrees already. 10:30. We're gonna die. The man, the myth, the legend is here, dude. I can't wait till I get to that age where, like, you're just so happy to be in a tractor just mowing grass, dude. Like, I don't know what age do you hit that where you're just like, I want to sit in a tractor all day and cut grass. Hey. And he's deaf. Not that he could hear me over that. He wasn't deaf, but whenever he gets done mowing this grass, we'll get back with you. It's begun, dude. We got part of the outline. That stinks. That stinks. Dude, that is so far. Like where I had this mark. I think we're probably gonna stick with what he's got going here. Do a 1/4 acre. Because a 1/2 acre, this is only half. What do you think? Like we'd have to go double that way. I think that'll be fine. We'll plant it for a 1/4 acre. What I got's good for a 1/2 acre. We'll just cut it in half. Because the last thing I want is like to have all this planted and for whatever reason all they do is feed over there. That would be my luck. So we're not going to do that. Because if I really wanted to, you can kind of see the tree. You can kind of see the tree over there. If I really wanted to, I could probably get a shot out to here. Probably like 60 yards from the tree. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. I think we'll stick with that. That's about a 1/4 acre that outline is in here. So I had to go and double that one. Right over there. We're down the board. Nasty, dude. Well, we're gonna go unload the stand, enjoy all this B-roll of us putting the stand up and him cutting this grass. I know we're rushing a little bit, but it is hot and we gotta get this done. So we'll catch you back later when we start planting. Brush hogging the food plot part. So now we're gonna start hanging this stand. We're not sponsored by anybody in this video, so we just did some research. Oh no. We're gonna do a hang on here. We're using these Hawk Ranger traction that I hope we don't have to put together. But there's boxes of stuff. That's a bag of bolts, dude. We didn't bring any tools. I don't like them. Alright, so Dad's finishing up brush hogging this. We ran into some problems. We were going to try to scrape down the soil, but it's kind of a mixture of being too soft and it's raising the front tires up off the ground, so he can't really steer the tractor when he's doing it. So what we're going to try to do is just double up the seed, because this is about a 1/4 acre plot that we got cut down now. So we're just going to double up the seed and use a 1/2 acre worth of seed. And the seed we're using is from Domain. What is it? Just Domain. I thought it was Domain Outdoors. I think it's domainoutdoors.com. Not sponsored. We did a lot of research and this is what we're going with. So we're going with the Big Sexy, and we're going with the Big Sexy, which is, what's it got? We've got turnip, radish, kale, and forage rape, and then we're gonna overseed with their hybrid brassica, which is just like a mix between I think it's a mix between a radish and a rape of some sort. It's supposed to be real leafy and real sugary for the deer. So we're gonna see what happens. He's gonna finish up here. We're gonna get this seed mixed up and we're gonna start seeding. So see what happens. And then we're gonna knock it down. So we'll take you out here in this plot and kind of show you what's going on and what our issue is. So the issue is you want these seeds to touch soil, or obviously they're not going to grow. But the problem we got is all this dead grass now. So I think what we're going to try to do is, like I said, we're going to, this is about a 1/4 acre. We're going to seed it for a 1/2 acre. And we're going to drive over it with the tractor and the side-by-side a bunch and try to get those seeds down to soil so they can grow. Luckily for us, these seeds are kind of small. It's kind of, so hopefully they can work down in that grass after we drive over it, and we'll see in a couple weeks if any of it takes or not. But as you can see with the drone footage, it looks great. We got a nice tree picked out. It's all secluded back here. This is away from the main part of the property, so I think it's going to be a killer spot as long as we can get these seeds to take. So we'll see what happens. We're done with the food plot, so we're going to get to seeding. Like I said, we're doing the Big Sexy, which has a bunch of turnips and radishes and deer stuff. And then we got the hybrid brassica, which is more deer stuff. So we're going to see, again, we're seeding this for a 1/2 acre to try to get this down. I don't know how to mix this up. So just do like a 1/4 and a 1/4. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think we're about capped out on that sprayer, or that spreader, whatever this is called. Broadcaster? What are these called?
Broadcaster.
Alright. This is a terrible idea. So I guess we're gonna spread this. Oh. Alright. Dude, this is heavy as dog.
Is it really?
I think you're supposed to do this. Oh yeah. I guess now we just hope and pray that that works. It was a lot harder to stay, like remembering where I went, so I don't know. We might have a big patch over there, we might have nothing there, we might have a big patch over there, but we need a rain. I don't know if it's supposed to rain anytime soon, but that would be nice. But now we have to, because all the dead grass, now we got to get in the side-by-side and drive over this thing probably about 1,000 times to try to work that seed down, so. Alright guys, the Big Sexy plot is in. I think we did as much as we possibly could. Like you saw, we brush hogged it all down, spread the seed, and then we ran over it with the side-by-side about 1,000,000 times to try to beat that seed down to the soil. So now all we got to do is sit and wait and hope for the best. I think we did everything we could with what we had for this year. Like I said, next year I think we're gonna have a lot more equipment, and we're gonna get some really cool stuff done. But I think food plot wise, we might go plant one more with my dad, but other than that, I know we got to go cut one tree down that fell over the trail. So video's not done yet. We're gonna give you guys kind of a quick tour. We'll do a more in-depth tour when I come back in November, just because it's so hot today and we have a lot of work to get done before this season starts. So stay tuned. All right, so we're back at the Mouse Palace. We gotta put these we gotta put these stands here. You wanna hold it?
Yeah.
We gotta put these climbing sticks together because we went out there and brought no tools. So we had to come back and put this together so we can hang that stand. There's all the bolts. That is a lot of bolts and washers for climbing. Do we need this anymore?
No.
The mouse will carry that away. We'll have a killer mouse running around with a chainsaw neck. Instruction manual.
I haven't seen any wrenches laying around.
Where did he say Uncle's tools were? This is turning into a nightmare. I don't even know what those pieces are. Update. Found a wrench. Now we're gonna rip our fingers off with this thing. This one and tighten this one. Yup. What are we doing? I mean, what are we doing? Good God. Zen came out. Damn it. It is so hot, dude. Are you sweating?
I'm hot.
I am sweating. Ain't fun. Yep. Alright, guys. We are hot and exhausted. Oh, give me that gun. Give me that gun. Give me that gun. Give me that gun.
Sir.
How about that? Alright, so that just happened somehow. But anyway, what I was saying before we saw the coyote, which I'm pretty sure that was the same one we got on camera last night. The one day we're not carrying around the rifle. We got the stands put together. We got the climbing sticks put together. We actually came down a little earlier and we're trying to find a tree. But we're kind of limited on good trees down there. So we found one that's gonna work for now, but we had to get the tractor because we gotta do some not OSHA approved things to get this stand in the trees. Dad's gonna lift me up and I'm gonna hang the stand, but after we get this stand hung, it's probably gonna be it. We'll film us putting the stand up, but it's about time for a sandwich and some sleep. All right, so we'll show you what we're working with here. Food plot still looks good from about 2 hours ago. So we're working with this tree right here. Right there. It's kind of crooked, so there's this one little knob right there that I need to get the stand over, but I didn't bring, I know, bad, I didn't bring a harness, so it was hard trying to hang it up there without a harness. I know it's not safe. You don't need to leave a comment. If you want to leave a comment, leave a comment and let us know how we're doing, besides that part, because we know that's not good. So Dad's gonna come in here, he's gonna drive the tractor in here and do some more sketchy stuff and raise me up in the bucket, and hopefully we can get this thing hung and cash it in for the night, because we, again, are exhausted. All right, he's here. It's time to do some not OSHA approved stuff. It's about to get western, dude. What are we doing here?
I don't know.
Do not try this at home. I don't think this is good. If I never hear from you guys again, it's been a fun one video. Tilt forward.
Tilt forward.
ain't gonna work. So I think I'm gonna have to go to the store. For all these trees here, they're on a creek bank, so they're all kind of slanted, and it's kind of hard with a hang-on. Because hang-ons, wow, that's a big horsefly. Hang-ons, you need a pretty straight tree in my experience, just what I prefer. So I'm gonna go to the store, buy a ladder stand and put it in that same tree. And hopefully that'll fix our problems. But that was just a little too sketchy. I did enough sketchy stuff today. But that's all for today's video, guys. I know it was kind of rushed in some things, but we had a lot to get done and the weather was not the greatest. So if you like what we're doing here, I know this is our first one, but if you like what we're doing, drop a comment, like the video. For sure, smash that subscribe button, because without you guys, we're not going to be able to keep this going. Got a lot of exciting things coming. We'll catch you on the next one. Appreciate you.